Good morning. Welcome to the session based on the text Global Voices. Today we are going to read the short story You Are Under Surveillance by Chandrika Balan. Chandrika Balan, also known as Chandramati, is a bilingual author, translator, critic, and an academician as well. She is a bilingual author who writes both in English and in Malayalam. Her writings are noted for their depiction of the life in Kerala and also the strong social criticism that it contains. So, Chandrika Balan's works not only present the social life of Kerala but also offer criticism about certain wrong tendencies in the society of Kerala. They criticize the degradations seen in the society of Kerala. Her oeuvre means body of works. Her oeuvre includes over 20 books in Malayalam, which include 12 collections of short stories, besides a number of translations which she herself has done. So, she herself has created translations of her Malayalam works. They are also part of her oeuvre. She received the Kerala Sahitya Academy Award for the Best Fiction in the year 1999. You Are Under Surveillance, which appeared in the collection Ningal Nirikshanathilana, published in 2017, presents a typical family bothered by the menace of garbage dumping. You might have seen in your neighborhood certain spots where people dump garbage on a regular basis. The piece of land where garbage is dumped might be under the ownership of an individual, and that individual is bothered by this constant dumping of waste in his piece of land. The same issue is presented in this story. The protagonist, there is a correction there. The name of the protagonist is John Kurian, not John Kuruvilla. Here there is a printing mistake. The protagonist, John Kurian, devises a solution to save his premises, which become a favorite site for audacious dumping of waste by someone with a lack of civic sense. So, someone with a lack of civic sense, that means a lack of respect for others' rights. That person, the person is not known, dumps waste on a regular basis in the premises of John Kurian. Premises refer to the plot of land around a person's house. So, in order to save his premises from being littered, John Kurian devises a plan. The plan is simple. He puts up a board in front of his compound wall saying that you are under the surveillance of a hidden camera, something to that effect. And what happens is the police, instead of finding out the person who is dumping waste in John Kurian's plot and punishing that person, comes to punish John Kurian, saying that he is fooling everyone by putting up a false board in front of his premises. What they say is true. John Kurian puts up a board in front of his house without actually placing a hidden camera there. But this is a very simple measure he takes in order to protect his own premises, not to harm anyone. But what the police does is, the police summons John Kurian and warns him not to cheat people, instead of actually finding out the culprit and punishing that culprit. But it is not Kuruvilla, Kurian has to pay the price for his clever idea when he is caught by the local police for deception. Deception means cheating. The author embeds a contemporary issue to give a scathing criticism of how ordinary people suffer from the laws, while magnets often bypass them. Who are magnets? They are influential people who have money, power, everything, and they are never punished for their wrongdoings. Only the common people who do not have much influence, power, or money, they get punished even without having committed any serious crime. That is the idea that is presented through this story.